Alright guys, what's going on? It's Nathan Wilson here. Wanted to go ahead and make another video, let you know what I'm going to be doing today. So as you can see back there on the Trans Am, I have it primered up right now. I'm going to go ahead and shoot some color on that today. Also want to get some color on some of these other areas around the car. Maybe even like this area is not going to be seen that much, but I definitely still want to get some color, bring it back to life a little bit, and maybe even down there on the radiator support, get some color down there too. Just, you know, like I said, just want it to be nice. I want the project to have good fit and finish, kind of attention to detail, you know, some things that, you know, a shop definitely, well, maybe or may not let you know, hey, you know, you might want to shoot some color on your firewall while the engine's out type stuff. So definitely going to get working on that today. And I'll kind of come back with, come back here in a little bit and let you see kind of, you know, what it looks like when it's done. So without further ado, we will go ahead and show you that now. All right, guys, here we are. So I ran out of paint, so there's that. But I did get a lot knocked out, so the firewall is now the color it's supposed to be. We still need to do a couple more coats on that. Also here at the front is good as well. Still some primer here. You can see where I ran out of paint. I'm doing these brackets to make it all look white. It didn't come like that from the factory, but it's gonna look a lot cleaner, a little bit more cohesive. So as you can see here, the bracket's off on this side. Ran out of paint to that side too. But I definitely want to do a nice endorsement here. So Dupli-Color's perfect match. This is a really nice solution to, you know, needing some touch-up paint. They also have it for the touch-up pen or whatever. So I haven't tried it on something like the BMW yet, but for the American, the GM stuff, I mean, this stuff matches awesome. Let me show you how I got the code. So as you can see here on the cap, you have this in parentheses right here. You can see the 9567. So if you were to come around to your passenger door, sorry, your driver door rather, you can see here that you could do the VIN as well. But rather than do that, I just came over here to the driver door. I keep saying passenger, and you can see right here, 9567. So that takes all the guesswork out of matching the paint. You know it's going to match. You know the paint's going to match. The codes are great. This is going to come along, guys. This is going to look really nice. I don't know if I'm going to do the shock towers. I feel like I should, but there's just so much work at getting the wiring harness out of here, getting these cables. Actually, I'm going to have to diagram those. I think I'm going to take those out, but also I don't want to take out the evaporator / heater core either. That is a job that is just not fun. However, I've been trying to convince myself, well, the engine's out of the car, it's going to be easier now than ever. But nevertheless, and on this side, you got the brake booster in the way, you got the ABS control module in the way, you got the fuse stuff in the way, and on the back side, you know, it's just, I haven't quite decided. The other thing too is with the stickers. If you guys have a good idea of how to kind of mask these off so it looks really nice, definitely get those done. But as you can see, look how new this looks. I mean, it just looks brand new. I'll show you the primer I'm using too. So this is a really nice primer. It's really heavy coat. Generally one coat does it. It dries quickly. And this is just one coat. So as you can see here, this is one coat of that primer. Works great. I had the reason why I got the one with the rust is because the bolts themselves are iron and those do rust. A lot of this stuff under here, I don't think is, rust under here, but these bolt holes right here, before they had some rust on them from the bolts. Back there was some rust, so I just got something that would, you know, treat and cover the rust, make it look nice. Also under here, there's a lot of F bodies that look really nasty as well. So this is where the coolant overflow tank goes, and the battery tray and the battery would normally be sitting here. So like I said, this stuff isn't going to necessarily be seen every day when you pop, especially when you pop the hood. It's just going to be kind of attention to details. These are the kind of things, since I've had you know, 3 or 4 F bodies, these are the kind of things that, you know, are going to make me happy, or somebody else that, you know, has had a lot of F bodies, kind of, you know, make them be like, oh, okay, yeah, this one was done properly. So if I do ever decide to sell this car when I'm done with it, definitely want, you know, to pass on, you know, my hard work, I mean, with these hands here, to somebody that has an appreciation for it. So this side over here, this frame rail as well right here, I don't know if I'm going to take the time to do that either. So this was 1 can of paint. So the only complaint rather I have with this is that this is a half a can. So the half can was able to put a decent coat back there. I still haven't done up underneath, so there's underneath the cowl. I was able to do the radiator tray down here as well, so you can see that. I mean, just look, the quality of the paint from what I'm able to see is just awesome. So, but I would rather purchase it in a larger can. I know most people probably don't do this much painting when they go and do it, so that's probably why they offer the half can. But here's where we're leaving off today. We went ahead and finished this up. We finished these headlight brackets up here, the whole front as well. We got the other side. It's starting to rain, so it's probably what I'm gonna stop for today. Got the firewall finished. We also got this frame rail over here somewhat done. It's gonna need a couple more coats. The primer is pretty thick, so it takes a couple coats to cover it up. I mean, these shock towers just look nasty, so I'm really contemplating just you know, cleaning those up as well. It's just gonna be a lot of work, so I'm still thinking about that. But got that frame rail there, and we also have the radiator support done as well. So really coming along, guys. And what I'm really not happy about is this K member. So originally I was going to keep the stock K member for 2 reasons. The first reason is that it's cheaper and I already have it. But secondarily, over probably about 80% of the aftermarket K members are for drag racing, and they let weight go, but they sacrifice rigidity and strength in the process. So since this car is going to be a road race car, I can't afford to lose the strength, because all of those forces from the sticky tires and suspension are going to be going straight into the middle of the car, and we have to be able to have a brace strong enough to support that. So really thinking about what I should do. You know, it's going to be easy right now to change, but it's going to be about $800 for a road race specific K member. Now that being said, you know, $800 in the grand scheme of things isn't going to be that much money, but it is going to definitely delay the first turnkey startup. So let me know what you guys think about this finish too. I'm really digging this Dupli-Color Perfect match. I mean, it matches great. I mean, this is the paint that's been on the car since '02, and this is the new Dupli-Color paint. I mean, that is just awesome how good that matched. And also how fresh this engine bay is going to look. Got some work to do on the shock towers, but it's coming most likely. I'm probably just going to bite the bullet, take all that shit out over there, the ABS module, ABS control module, and the fuse box. But nevertheless, guys, this is what we're able to stopping point today. It is raining awfully outside, so I'm going back upstairs, take a shower. But let me know what you think, like, comment. If you have any questions about the products I'm using, definitely ask. We'll put the link in the description for the Dupli-Color Perfect match for your car. And yeah, hope you guys have a great day. Take care.